Hey everyone. So I thought I'd better make a little update on the electric ride-on conversion because I haven't made a video for it in a little hot while, and I've actually been doing quite a bit of work on it. Just haven't been filming it because I've been just busy with. I just haven't thought about it, being in the zone and doing it. But I'll show you what I've done. I've got the whole thing painted. The batteries have arrived. I've got everything I need. And it's ready for assembly. So we'll show you what I've done, and then I'll tell you what I'm doing next and what you can expect to see the next coming videos. So we'll turn this camera around and show you. Alright, so you can see here I've done a full paint job on it, all nice, even the plastic. So we've got that all done. Some nice black stripes to put on it, with even got the white pinstripe. So I'm very happy with this paint job I've done. We've got the inverter mounted. It's 12-volt battery. I'm trying to sort out the coupling situation for this motor. I've modified the original coupling to fit this motor shaft. Only thing is I've run into a bit of issue with the bolt size for this bit of threaded rod I've got going into it, and the spacing, because as you can see here, I've been doing janky shit and I don't want to be doing that. So we need to get some proper parts so I can actually do this coupling properly and secure. So that'll be going soon, because I can't really assemble this properly until that's done, because you got to put I'll show you the sequence. So we've got the adapter plate here. So basically this adapter plate is what goes there. So that adapter plate bolts to the chassis, and then the motor bolts to that, but you don't do it in that order. You got to have, this has got to go, got to bolt onto the motor, and then we've got to bolt, when that fits properly, bolt the coupling on. Once that's all bolted on, then that whole unit gets bolted here. The belts will get fitted. Once that's done, we then can start wiring it all up, because as you can see, it's pretty simple to wire up. The motor will only need to have just a normal power lead going to the inverter, because the inverter's running everything. Then there will be another plug going to obviously the power point here at the front, which is just for auxiliaries, or if you want to run other tools off the mower, because that's another thing you can do with this. You can actually run 240-volt power off it. It's a backup power system or portable power system. So if you want to do something out in the field, you can drive your mower out, plug it into this, and you got power. So very effective. I like how I've done this. Obviously the battery is going to fit nicely in here. I've got some lithium phosphate cells, which I'll show you soon. The battery pack will be 24 volt, I think 75 amps, and that size pack will fit nicely in there and give us, well, it's the biggest pack I can fit in there, so it's going to have to do with the range, but by calculations I should get about half an hour to 45 minutes of run time. But the way I made this is to have a swappable battery, so in the future I'll be making another 1 or 2 batteries, and all you got to do is just swap them out when you run dead, and they're a nice little unit, rather than having to have a big clunky huge battery on here you can't take off, and you got to just let it sit when it dies. So there's that. What else can I show you? There's the bonnet. I've got that all done with the same design, red with the black stripe and white pinstripes. I'm going to have my own little logo and writing decals on here. I'll show you that once I get those arrive. For now, I'm just putting on the old seat. I will be making a new seat in the future, but that's not necessary right now, so I'm just going to use the old one. So yeah, that's the rundown of this. What I've got to do next on it is my beautiful partner, my little daughter, Harry. So that's that. We'll take you up to the batteries now, and I'll show you them. Just the place is a bit of a mess as usual, but it's alright. Let's get in there. There's vagina neck. That's what we call him, because he's got big flappy flaps on his neck. Alright, so here is the batteries. So like I said, lithium phosphate cells. These, obviously I didn't want to go lead, because with the space I had available, I just wouldn't be able to fit enough lead batteries in there to get a half decent range. So I decided to go lithium, and if I'm going to go lithium, I wanted something simple to work with and stable. So lithium phosphate is the way to go, because they're very easy to work with. They're just a simple, they're basically like lead batteries to work with, but these are 3.2 volts each. So all 8 of these will make a 24-volt pack. We've got our BMS here, so that's very important when making a battery, because if you don't wire a BMS to it, your cells will go out of balance when you charge them or discharge them, so that'll keep everything happy. So there'll be a video of me making this battery for the mower, and there'll be a video of me obviously putting the mower together. But I have sort of run to a bit of a standstill at the moment because I need to get some more bits and bobs to finish it, which is frustrating because I've gotten really far. I've been working hard on this the last probably, I don't know, 3 days, 4 days, and I've got to the point where it's ready for assembly, and now it's like, oh, I just need some extra little bolts and bits and bobs, but that's alright. So we'll write ourselves a list, head to the hardware and grab what I need, and then I'll film another video on me assembling the mower and on me building the battery and of hopefully the mower working well. So look forward to that in the future. So see you soon.